Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man.
So let's do a review on Spider-Man 2. Alright, the plot in this movie where Peter Parker is back and he is Spider-Man still, and he needs to save the day, all the day where he got on, unless there's a new villain in this movie, and yes, it is Dr. Octopus. Dr. Octopus was destroying all the city and said, and Aunt May was telling the solve problems. Oh shit, I forgot. I forgot one more thing about Spider-Man. Uncle Ben died in the movie. I forgot. So Aunt May was still talking about Peter Parker about Uncle Ben's death and something like that. And yeah, it's something like that. And yeah, Aunt May was going on a New York trip, and then suddenly Doctor Octopus was cat, and then Peter Parker came to rescue Aunt May, and then he needs to save Aunt May, but he didn't reveal what he is because he wanted to keep his secret in Spider-Man. But after that, Spider-Man was ripped off his head, and then something like that, and Doctor Octopus almost killed Spider-Man, and then after that, something could be problem as hell as that, and then Doctor Octopus suddenly made the train go away until Spider-Man got it, and suddenly Spider-Man has lost his powers. I mean, it's kind of emotional. What did Peter Parker was doing? I was feeling sad about Tobey Maguire, what he just do, and something like that. And yeah, and Harry Osborn still sad about his father's death, which is I already said that in the Spider-Man movie review, and he needs to plan to kill Spider-Man, but suddenly Doctor Octopus showed him and show what he's best for killing Spider-Man, and after that, Peter Parker lost his powers. He never wanted to be Spider-Man again, and yes, he saved this city without his powers. You know what he do? He used without web sling. He just go in and something like that and save the girl. And after that, all of a sudden, it doesn't even work anymore. And yes, Harry Osborn is still upset about his father. He need to plan a revenge on him. So he needs to get everything it was and like that. And then after that, Doctor Octopus was killed. Was killed. Doctor Octopus was captured. Mary Jane and Spider-Man gets his powers back. And Parker gets his powers back and get revenge on her. Get revenge on him. I'm sorry about the mistake. And after that, he got Mary Jane and prepared for proposal for the next movie. And yeah, so the plot in this movie is okay. The visual effects are good. The visual effects are great, and something like that is great, and it's feel kind of emotional, like how he loses his power, like it's kind of reminds me of any superheroes that emotional, like Colonel's Doom, but I don't know. But one of my final thought, what? Okay, my final thoughts. One of my thoughts on this movie, it was one of the best Spider-Man movies I have ever saw. Yes, Tobey Maguire was still best performance in this movie. He was great acting in the movie, and yes, he is the greatest Spider-Man actor of all time. I'm gonna give Spider-Man 2 an A minus or A. Just give it an A. So yeah, guys, this is so far one of the best. It is better than the original, and I thought it is good, but not as bad. But it suddenly became good. I mean, like, how I really like Tobey Maguire in this movie. So yeah, my next movie review is gonna be Spider-Man 3. So So yeah, that's all for my final thoughts on this movie. If you didn't see Spider-Man 2, go check it out. It's awesome. It's one of the best Spider-Man movies of all time. So this is Steve Guy. See you in the next video.